puts his hand down and gets called every time. Bob, don't do that. That's the one thing that I've noticed with Gobert that's been a little awkward and stuff. But it's like the Minnesota Timberwolves didn't believe that we could guard them by themselves and man ISO. And the thing is that is how you guard them. That is how you beat them. That is how you play them. You take away the Joker. You take away their best card, and they're done. They're cooked because everything goes off him. Everything. Yeah, sure, Murray can have a 20-point game, but he's not going to have a 40-point game with a bunch of rebounds either and a bunch of blocks and assists and stuff. No. And that's what Joker is to them. It's this massive centerpiece. And one of their other team members need to play at a massively high level. I could have called this from before, and I did call it, and I did talk about it to people and tried to tell them, if they isolate and play, just one player, don't be afraid. Hey, don't be afraid of Joker. Man up. Play a man. And then otherwise we're leaving lanes open. We're leaving people open. Stop doing that. Stop thinking he's invincible, because he's not. And Anthony Edwards came in that first game when everybody was backing up and scared, and he flew over the top and just wham! Smacked that ball out of someone's hand. I can't remember who it was. But after that, the team knew it's our year. There's still a lot of basketball left to be played, but I believe it's our year. But one thing that's really surprising though is Karl Anthony Towns' height to me. That is crazy. 7 foot. I didn't realize Karl Anthony Towns was that big. My goodness. To be 7 foot and just stroke them threes with like Nas Reed out there, insanity. Anderson is 6'9", Conley Jr. is 6 foot, so Conley would be kind of our smallest. I mean, gosh dang, bro. That's dealing with such a big team. That's a nightmare. That's a nightmare. And when we're going to compare them here, okay, so let's go. Let's just do it. Okay, so then Jokic is 6'11". You got Murray at 6'4", 6'8" Gordon, Porter Jr. 6'10", 6'6" Braun, 6'2" Jackson, 6'7" Watson, 6'11" Jordan. You know what I mean? 6'6", 6'5", 6'1", 6'6". You got one guy Huff over 7 foot. That's it. Everyone else here is going to have a massive height disadvantage. And if you think that height is going to matter against Anthony Edwards, you're wrong. You can't cover him ISO, man, this year like a Joker last year. The true MVP of this year is always the MVP from last year. And that's how it always goes. And that's one thing I hate is we're a right, what can you do for me right now world. And we don't remember the past. And we don't recall, much further than over a year ago. So whatever happened last year, that's going to be the expectations of what's going to happen this current season or upcoming and everything like that. And that's why there's always this expectation that the Timberwolves are going to lose or that it's all a big surprise. And nobody can accept that this is the growth and birth of Anthony Edwards. This is the man, the myth, the legend coming to life for the first time in life. And he is going to be breathing that fire like a dragon down every team this playoff series. I want everyone to know this. But Minnesota is hungry. We're starved, in fact. And the Wolves are going to deliver a championship that is so needed. They're going to deliver a championship. Oh, it's going to taste so good for each fan, each individual person, and each individual player on that team. And I'm just shouting out from everywhere in the world. We're gonna but then we're gonna come back and we're gonna get another one. We're gonna two-peat, maybe three-peat. And everybody better be ready for it. Because winners win. And that's why the Vikings moved up, secured J.J. McCarthy in the top 10, giving him a top 10 contract, making the playoffs, being top 10 if he goes against Patrick Mahomes, 2 top 10 selected 10th overall quarterbacks versus each other. Championship mentality. Winners are winners are winners will be winners. Karl Anthony Towns absolutely being just a phenomenal player alongside Anthony Edwards as well. That's what Cat needed. He needed that. A teammate, partner in crime. The Batman to his Robin. Not to be like degrading and calling Robin or anything, but like